All right, hello everyone. How are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 2nd of March 2022 on Wednesday. So let's start the live session today. So okay, and I hope you have a great day today. So I was actually taking a nap and just woke up. So let me first wake myself up and start to cover some charts today. Looks like market active on the euro pairs and AUD pairs and gold and also some other charts. So yeah, I will screen charts overall and see what's happening. So yeah, let's check together. Let me see. Let me switch the screen. All right, and yeah, as a quick disclaimer, this information today is all based on my own experience and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. Because after all, we're all here to learn. And also, 2 days ago, like I mentioned on the live stream, these are the only official services for myself. My webpage, forex-k.com, and YouTube. I have official channel, this one, and second channel, and also Twitter, ForexK and ForexK_notice, and all the other accounts, all the other services are fake, including Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. I never do these, so please be careful because recently there are so many fake and scammers of mine in the world. So let me see who's here first. All right, let's see. Karon Fibonacci, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Besam also, good to see you too. And Nam, thank you for joining. And Sulaiman, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. And oh, Nam, thank you for joining the Ichimoku community. So after you join, after you click the join button on YouTube, what you have to do is you go to my webpage. So you access to my webpage from the below description and hover over services and Ichimoku community and how to join. So please click here how to join, and there will be a new page like this. And if you scroll down, you will exactly know how to get all the perks on the Ichimoku community from Discord group. So please go ahead and do that to get all the perks. So once again, Nam, thank you for joining on my Ichimoku community and stay gold. So from March, I started to give members only analysis, during the weekday, so that the you can refer to my analysis for the Ichimoku members only. So I did it 2 days back on Monday, and I will do it another one sometime this week. So yeah, please stay tuned for this one. Okay, so yeah, and James, good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. All right, and Alex, good to see you too. And Arukari, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Pengux and Jazz, Giorgio, Victor, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Sai, Levinas, Sarosh, and Alex again, thank you for joining. All right, Radko, and Emilus and Patrick, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. So now let me see. Let me check some charts now first. So I will switch to trading view. All right. Hello, Adam Won. Thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. All right, so let me fit this to page so that you can see the whole picture of the market. So first, let me screen the euro pairs. Euro USD broke the support of 1.1121 and now it's going down. So I expect the market continues to go down on Euro USD. And also, this is the daily time frame. Kumo just twisted bearish. Hold on, let me. For some reason, this screen just pops up. So, all right. So in this one, you see Kumo twisted and Senko span BA both pointing downwards. So this is bearish. And also Kijun Sen is pointing down, and Tenkan Sen is also pointing down. And the Chikou span came below candles. So this is a typical bearish confirmation by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. So I expect market continuously be downtrending. It might be traced. It might be traced back to Tenkan Sen along the way. But as long as market is below Tenkan Sen, market is bearish. So that's Euro USD. And let me check some other trending pairs. So Euro USD, it's trending, so I will mark this one. And Euro AUD has been trending down too. If you look at this, Kumo also, in the daily time frame, Kumo twisted, and afterwards it has been going down. And Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both also pointing downwards, and Chikou span below candles. And the market has been downtrending so far. So in this case, the market may be traced because it has been continuously downtrending since 7th of February. So it may be traced, but as long as it goes bearish, you can keep trading the profit along the way if you're selling it, or you can still look for the sell chance. But one thing you have to be careful is that whether the market is near support level or not. So let me switch to weekly chart. Okay, so here's weekly, and there was support here at 1.5352, but it broke the support, and the market is now going down to all the way on the week low from the 22nd of February week. So the market is the support level is 1.5252 level. So the market is reaching to that level, so it may bounce and retrace and goes up. So in that sense, to be safer, you want to wait for the support breakout on the weekly chart and look for the sell chance afterwards. But yeah, Euro AUD has been nicely downtrending in the daily time frame. So yeah, just be careful for this support on the weekly chart. And let me see. All right, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. All right, and JY, it's good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Oscar Butha, thank you for joining as well. All right, Agbola and Alex also. Kush, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. So yeah, so let me check the next one. Euro Pound. Euro Pound has been ranging. It's been a descending channel, but it's kind of ranging now. So as compared to Euro AUD, Euro USD, Euro Pound, it may take time for the market to break support. So at this moment, I will simply stay away from this one. And then next one, EURJPY. EURJPY is also reaching to the previous support level on the daily chart, which was 3rd of December last year. So the market has reached that level, 127.39, and now it's retracing backwards. So today is bullish, and it may retrace back to Tenkan Sen. And if the market will be resisted by the Tenkan Sen, then it can possibly continue to go down and break support and continuously be bearish in this way. Because we already see the Kumo is down, and Kijun Sen is also pointing downwards, and Chikou span is now below candles. So yeah, simply we have many trending pairs, but you have to be selective in terms of which one to trade. If the market is near support like this, then you better skip this one. And the next one is EURCAD. Yeah, EURCAD is also bearish. The market broke the support level over here on 1.4096, and the EURCAD looks to be bearish still continuously. So there was support here 20th of January this year, and also yesterday, 1st of March, the support was here too. So today, it clearly broke the support, and this could be sign of the continuous downtrend. So EURCAD, I will mark this one because it's bearish. So the next one is Euro Swiss franc. let me check. Euro Swiss franc has been downtrending too. It broke the support level 1.0279 and now has been going down this way. Kumo twist bearish, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen bearish also, and Chikou span below candles. So we have many trending pairs on Euro pairs and AUD pairs. So let's check the AUD pairs next. AUD-USD. AUD-USD has been ranging right now, so we better select the other trending pairs. Even if you buy, it might, move slow. It might retrace. So AUD-USD, because it's range, Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, so I would prefer to stay away. And AUD-CAD has been uptrending right now, but this is near the descending trend line. So it kind of broke the descending trend line, but it's kind of still holding here. So if you look at this candle close, right now it became below the descending trend line. So it might retrace. It may retrace backwards to either Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen down this way. So yeah, this one, it's uptrending, but for me, it's not a good time to buy. So when the market is near resistance or near a trend line like this, you better stay away. Yeah, and the next one is AUDJPY. After the P wave breakout, it looks to be bullish. Kumo has been twisted bullish, and Kijun-sen flat, but Tenkan-sen is up, and Chikou span above candles. So technically it's bullish, but I would prefer to wait for the breakout of the previous resistance level, which is 83.98. Once it breaks, then I will look for the buy chance. Otherwise, it may retrace and goes back to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. So yeah, AUDJPY, we have to wait a little bit more for the trending market. And AUD Swiss franc gradually moving up, but this one is at the previous support level and resistance, which is over here at 0.6699. So I would wait for the breakout of that level, and if it goes up, then I will follow. But at this moment, we can't confirm the breakout, so I would stay away from this one. Yeah, and let me check some other pairs. How about pound pairs? Pound USD. Pound dollar has been going down right now, but in the daily time frame, Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, so it may retrace backwards. And I can see that yesterday on the 1st of March was bearish, but today is bullish, so market looks to be range right now. So I would stay away from pound USD. And pound JPY, in the daily time frame, it broke the Kumo and the trend line, but now it's going back up into the Kumo now. If I can just zoom in like this way, you see this today's candlestick. Yesterday it broke, so I was expecting the market continues to be down, but today it's bullish and the market is going into Kumo. So in this case, what I wait for is the breakout of the support from yesterday, which is 152.66, because now this is back into Kumo, back above the trend line. So from here, it may go up to Kijun-sen or it may range, but we can't tell really which way it's going. So I would prefer to stay away until the market breaks the support. And the reason is because if the market breaks the support, then before that, there will be Kumo breakout and break support and expect the market continues to go downwards. And not only that, if you look at this candlestick pattern, if you look at this candle pattern, this is inside bar. So when the inside breaks bearish in the daily chart, then that will also become a strong confirmation for the downtrend, especially when it happens below Kumo that is very significant significant move in the market. So yeah, pound JPY, I would wait for the break of 152.66. Until then, I simply wait for that. All right, and next one is pound CAD. Pound CAD also broke the Kumo downwards, Kumo and previous support, and this looks to be bearish now. Kumo is twisted, but Kumo is very thin like this. And when you see the very thin Kumo, the market may be traced backwards. But after this Kumo breakout and the support level breakout of 1.6953, looks like the market is going down this way. In terms of price action, it's bearish. And Chikou span is now also below candles. So along the way, it may be traced, but I expect in the long term will be bearish on pound CAD. So we have many potential trending pairs in the Forex. So, oh yeah, and also since this week is the first week of the month, we have to be careful for the news. So let me turn to the news website. In terms of news, we had AUD and Euro, and in the US, there was a ADP report, and in about 44 minutes, there will be Fed's Chair Powell speech in the US, and also in Canada, there will be a rate decision. So we have to be closely careful for these news. So now we have 44 seconds. So you can trade right now. You can trade the Forex pairs, but if you cannot set the break even before the news happens, then I recommend to fix a profit and come back afterwards. So on Thursday and Friday, we have the non-farm payrolls in the US on Friday. So we have to be careful on these big news this week. But yeah, looks like we have many trending pairs now. Let's see. Pound AUD also has been bearish too. Let me mark this one too. After the Kumo twist, Kumo itself is bearish, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen bearish, and Chikou span below candles, and also the market broke the support level. So yeah, pound AUD still looks to be continuously bearish. This is also a very good market to be trading. So, and pound Swiss franc, I see that this is bearish, but like I mentioned on the previous live streams, I don't like this pair because I do see there are so many wicks up and downwards, and this is a very tricky market. So I prefer to stay away from pound Swiss franc. If I don't see any pairs trending, but this one, then I might take a sell pound Swiss franc. But today, right now, we have many other major pairs trending. So most likely I focus on other major pairs. Yeah, and CADJPY is still ranging the P wave, and CAD Swiss franc is ranging also still. And hold on, let me delete this P wave. It broke the P wave bearish, but now it's ranging. So in this case, we have to redo the lines. So basically, I simply, delete the upper trend line, but this descending trend line has been still working. So I will extend all the way to like this way, and I will just keep this line. So it looks to be bearish, still bearish as long as the market is below the descending trend line. But we'll see. This is Swiss franc pair. So again, it may be a bit tricky today. Okay, and finally, Swiss franc JPY has been ranging too. No direction and no trades for me. So today, at this moment, for me, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs trending in the daily charts. So once again, EURUSD broke the support of 1.1121 level. And this is a downtrending pair. And the EURAUD is also bearish. It has been bearish too. And EURCAD also broke, or it's breaking the previous support level. And the Euro Swiss franc also broke the support level. It's bearish. And then Pound AUD also has been bearish, and it also broke the support. So I would focus on these 5 pairs to trade today. So, and let me just give you analysis on gold, because I know there are many traders who want to buy gold. So here's a daily chart in gold. After this P wave breakout, the market has been going up still. So 24th February, gold was sold due to what's happening between Russia and Ukraine, but afterwards it has been bullish. Today is bearish, but overall still looks to be bullish. So we can still look for the buy chance. However, if you want to be safer, I would wait for this Kijun Sen to turn bullish to buy, because as Ichimoku nature, as long as Kijun Sen flat, there is a potential that the market will trace backwards to Kijun Sen. So I prefer to wait for the Kijun Sen angle to bullish and then look for the buy chance afterwards. Yeah, and the WTI crude oil has been moving up also. It's nicely broken, and it broke the resistance now. So it's just going up and up right now. Yeah, Kumo is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above candles. So really, it's bullish. But since Kumo is getting thinner and thinner, it may retrace. You know, especially yesterday and today, the market, the WTI crude oil has been going up so sharply, so it may retrace back to Tenkan Sen in this situation. Yeah, so that is my analysis. So let me come back to some comments. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you here. Okay. All right, I do see many comments now, so let me see. JY says, "Hi Kay, how you doing? You really helped me in becoming a good trader." Oh, that's good to hear, JY. Please continue to study, continue to practice through my teaching on YouTube. And the most important part is to become a non-losing trader. So have a good risk management and trade with the mindset of being a non-losing trader, then you should be fine. You know, we have millions of strategies in the world, but I'm sure risk management and psychological management are more important than strategy itself. Or at least they should be correlated. You know, you can't just take indicator, you can't just take, let's say, Ichimoku strategy to trade. There will be risk management and emotion, psychology will be involved. So you have to, take all these, areas seriously and take trades. Yeah. So let's see. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. I do see many comments now. So let me see. Yeah. So Euro USD is going down. Yeah, Euro USD has been going down. It broke the support and now it's bearish. Okay. So let's see. Euro USD, Euro AUD, Euro CAD, I keep my eyes on. All right. So yeah, Euro AUD, Euro USD, and Euro CAD, right? They are all going downwards now. Okay. Let's see. Euro AUD yesterday was so hard to trade. It hit my stop loss so many times. Yeah. So when you trade and if it hits the stop loss many times, then you better stop trading on that day, because most likely the market is spiky and you better avoid taking trades. Kush says, I made 62 pips on Euro AUD. Should I exit? So let me say Euro AUD, it's bearish in the daily chart. So let me go into the lower time frame situations. 1 hour chart. In 1 hour still shows bearish. So there is no reason to exit. You can keep following the 1 hour. And if you are following, let's say 1 hour chart, then the ideal exit timing will be when the market breaks Tenkan-sen. Because here you see a pattern that the market has been resisted by the Tenkan-sen in 1 hour. So as long as market below Tenkan-sen, there's no reason to exit. But once it breaks and goes up, then that will be an exit timing. So whenever you see charts, sometimes you see the market has been resisted or supported by the Tenkan-sen, or sometimes you see the market has been resisted, supported by Kijun-sen. So depending on which line the market respects, you can take trades and you can exit at the breakout. Alright, James says, took a sell on EURUSD forward chart, moved to break even just before news. Not a loss. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, make sure you don't lose, right? You don't lose. Before you try to be profitable, make sure, try not to lose. Especially try not to lose big is a key to success. Alright, Herman and J-Live, good to see you. And Payson, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Alright, Alex says EURAUD might be making new low. Alright, yep, it's breaking the support now. It's breaking the support. So let me go into, let's say, the lower time frame. I will switch to the 15-minute time frame. And let's look into the candlesticks to see if this downtrend will be continuous or not. So like this, if you're new to my channel, I do this, I do multiple time frame analysis. So first, I look at the daily chart or the forward chart or sometimes weekly chart to capture the bigger picture. And then I break it down to the lower time frames like 1 hour or 15 or 5-minute chart to capture potential trading edge or potential exit timings. So here is 50-minute chart and it broke the support. Broke the support in the 50-minute chart too. And before that, the market was bearish. The market marked a bearish in wave here. A little bearish in wave happened. So now it's breaking. So it may retrace back to the previous support level, which was 1.5252. And then if it will be resisted, then most likely it continuously go down this way. So to be safer, you can wait for the pullback and push back to sell afterwards. Or simply you place a sell and put the stop loss below the previous, above the previous high, which will be either here or here. So if you sell right now, in pips wise, let me see, if you place a sell, then up here will be 34, 35 pips for the stop loss. And if you take another previous high, which was here, then that will be 51, 52 pips of stop loss. So it's up to you which stop loss levels you would like to take. But for me, I usually take the stop loss in between 15 to 35 or 40 pips in range. So most likely in this case, I take the first one for the stop loss if I sell. And when the market retraces backwards, then I will just exit at some point. But expect the market continuously go down in this way. So that will be the stop loss places for me. Alright, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Tai says, what platform do you use yourself for Forex trading? And as Lian mentions, yes, I do use MT5 to trade. This is TradingView, and I use TradingView to analyze charts. But when it comes to trading, when it comes to executing the sell and buy, I use the MT5. Yeah, so here is EURAUD 15-minute chart. And Soros says, could you look at the 5-minute chart? Yeah, let's look at the 5-minute chart also, because we might see something different in 5. So here's 5. And in 5-minute chart, what I just noticed is that in 15, I saw only one reverse in wave. But in 5, I see two reverse in waves. One reverse in wave and second reverse in wave now. So the third end wave might come, and if it happens, the market will break support, break new support, and continuously go down. And also, I just noticed that there was a Doji candle, 2 candles backwards. So this one was Doji. Sorry, not this one. This one was Doji. You see a very small body and long wick up and downwards, and this is called the Doji candle. And in 5, this is Doji and also engulfing. You see this Doji high and low has been including these candles. So in this situation, I wait for the Doji break to sell. And because when it happens, the market tends to be bearish continuously. But if it doesn't happen, but instead, if the market breaks the Doji upwards, then it might go up continuously. So when I see this Doji and it's also engulfing inside bars, it stops me from trading right now. This is about the candlestick patterns. So this candlestick is going to close in about 3.5 minutes. So until it closes, let's monitor the chart. It's to see if it closes above or below the previous Doji. So once again, the Doji high was 1.5251 and Doji low was here 1.5241 level. So let's see which way it breaks in 5. So if it breaks bullish, then we have to wait for the pullback and look for another selling edge if it continues to be bearish. Or if it breaks bearish, then you can look for the sell chance. You can look for additional confirmation, sell. So you see right now it's moving. This candlestick's moving. So you might think that it broke bullish, but actually hasn't yet. We have to wait for the candle close, because it may close below this Doji, and if that's the case, the candlestick will look like this if it closes. And then you see the long wick pointing upwards and body like this, bearish body. So afterwards, if the market sees it, then it may continuously go down. So it has, we have to wait for another 2 minutes. Simply just wait until 2 minutes and decide what to do. So this is where, waiting for the candlestick close becomes very important. So in the meantime, let me come back to some comments now. All right, TikTok, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. And Batsam, good to see you too. And Ade, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And King Arabian and Mahardika, good to see you too. All right. So let's see. FK24, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you here. TikTok says, hello, weekly and Kumo trend is not stable yet. If daily encounters resistance, should we look for a trending edge? I see EURAUD daily chart is at the resistance. So EURAUD right now is near support, near the support level. So it may bounce and goes up. So we have to be careful in this situation. If weekly chart is not trending, then the daily might retrace. So, and you can see the clue here in the 5-minute chart, whether it breaks bullish or bearish. Okay. All right, let's see. King Arabian says USDJPY looks like bullish. Okay, let me check that one. But before that, let me cover some other comments now. So Jade says, yeah, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, true. I already checked gold and it's bullish. So, but to be safer, I wait for the resistance breakout on gold. It may still retrace backwards. Yeah, so it's gonna most likely close above the Doji. Yeah, in 7 seconds. So it closes above Doji, and then afterwards it may go up continuously. Okay, it closed above the Doji. So let's see which way it goes afterwards. So in this case, I take out all these arrows. And we have to wait for another selling confirmation, another bearish confirmation to be able to sell. So we're going to come back to this chart later, but in the meantime, let's go to USDJPY. In the daily time frame, yep, hold on. USDJPY, it has been bullish right now. Yeah, as I mentioned previously, USDJPY has been on ascending P wave, and 21st February it bounced and now it's going up. So if you buy, then the target will be at the resistance level, which is 116.34. But this is only for the short term. After the market touches resistance, it may be resisted and go down this way. And then eventually, it breaks bullish is my view. But until I see this potential breakout patterns, I wait, I stay away. Because it may break the P wave bearish too. Yeah, Patrick says AUDJPY currently at the resistance level you had mentioned. Okay, AUDJPY. Yeah, it's at the resistance level, so it's about to break. So here, let's look into the lower time frames and see if it really breaks the resistance or not. So, because in the daily chart, you see only one bullish candle, and there's no clue whether it breaks or not. So in this case, I move down the time frames. So first, I go down to 1 hour. I go down to 1 hour, and 1 hour shows bullish. You see Kumo's up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and Chikou span above candles. So as long as Kumo up, Kijun Sen up, and Chikou span above candles, there's a potential breakout. So I will look at also the 5-minute chart. Let me take out Ichimoku because I don't use Ichimoku in lower time frames because it's lagging. So I prefer to use candlesticks. So in 5, let's see. Okay, in 5, still there is a potential breakout for me because the market has been bullish in wave. The lows are higher and highs higher too. So it has been a bullish in the wave. So the market is pulling back right now because it's at the resistance level. But as long as market is above the previous high, which will be here, as long as market is above the previous high, this is bullish. So let's say if it retraces and bounces at some point, maybe here or here, before the market breaks the previous support of 83.81, I see that this is bullish and potentially breaks the resistance. So in lower time frame, I use the Fibonacci level. So the way I use is I take the most recent low and most recent high, and I drag the Fibonacci levels like this way and see how far the market may retrace. So now it's retracing back to 50 level, and it may reach down to the 61.8% and goes up. So it's either 50% bounce or 61.8% bounce. But if it breaks 61.8%, then no trade for me. It may retrace 100%, or breaks the support. So in that case, I don't look for the buy chance anymore. So, personally, I am a trend follower. So I only trade based on the major trend directions. If I see major time frames to be flat, then simply I stay away, but I follow the major trend directions. And I do this analysis based on these major time frame directions on the lower time frames too. So I see that this is bullish. In the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, it's bullish. So this is 5-minute chart. And if you look into it, as long as 5-minute chart also shows bullish, potentially breaks bullish. But if not, then it may retrace backwards. And as you already know, the trend starts from the lower time frames. So if the market breaks the support and start to go down this way, then 4-hour chart may still be up, but 1 hour may become flat. Right? And if the market, as long as market keeps going down this way, while 1 hour remains flat, the 4-hour chart becomes flat. So the trend starts from the lower time frames, and that's why I closely pay attention to the lower time frames for the entry edges or exit timing also. Let's say I buy here, and I'm running a profit right now. But if the market reverses, then I have to exit. But the question is how far I can keep holding the buy position, either here, or maybe break even. And the answer is, when I see the retracement in 5-minute chart, I exit with a profit. So if I see reverse N wave in 5, for example, then that might be a potential reverse to higher time frames also. So that will be my exit timing. But I look for exit timing when higher time frame goes flat, because then it may retrace back to Kijun Sen in higher time frame. So, and if higher time frame becomes flat and lower time frame shows bearish in the wave or multiple reverse confirmations, then I will exit. So that will be my exit timing. But at this moment, let's say buy. At this moment, there's no reason to exit. Although the market is near resistance level, I won't exit because I don't see bearishness in 5-minute chart yet. So this is my mindset of trading the profits and when to exit, really. In textbook, when the market reaches resistance, you better exit because it may reverse. But for me, until we see a reverse, it's not a reverse yet, because it may break resistance and still the market keeps going up this way. So I think this part is very important. You have to see the confirmation of the reverse, otherwise you can keep holding the trade. And once I master this concept, then my performance gets much better. Before, when the market reaches resistance, then I automatically exit it. I put the TP here, and once the market reaches there, I exit. But now I don't, because sometimes the market breaks resistance and keeps going up this way. Until I see reverse confirmation, I keep holding the trade. Yeah, so let me see. VN3 says, considering how extended commodities are, it's a risky continuation. Yeah, all the commodities are all extending right now. The fundamentals aren't likely to change in the immediate future given the global circumstances. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, to me, gold is a bit overbought, so it may retrace. So yeah, we'll see. Common says, Dear K, what happened to stochastics and Bollinger Bands? Yes, I do use Bollinger Band stochastics, but not always. I value price action first, and then also look at the Bollinger Band and stochastics. But I can trade by the price action only too. I'm just giving you some example for the price action, which is basics of all. So because price action is the most important part. And then you can use Bollinger Band stochastics for supportive confirmations. So it says, can you analyze cryptocurrencies, please? Yeah, let me check the cryptos. So let me check the Bitcoin. Although I don't trade Bitcoin, let's see what's happening right now. So I will switch to daily time frame. Okay, so in the daily time frame, it's about to break the resistance now. It's about to break the resistance and the support. So this is what I call the role reversal. This is reversal level because previously there was some supports and now it became resistance. So once it breaks, yeah, it goes up is my expectation because that will be double bottom, and this was the neckline. 535.07 was a neckline of this double bottom. So once it breaks, expect the market goes up continuously. Yeah, and I do see a potential break here of this double bottom because you see there are two lows. This is the first low and this is the second low, and you see the higher lows on this first and second lows. So when you see double bottom and when you see this structure, there is a potential breakout of the previous resistance. This is also very interesting and very important pattern to remember. Sometimes you see double bottom, but double bottom shows like this way, and then you expect the neckline break, but most likely it doesn't break, and before the breakout, it continuously go down or range because the lows are lower in this double bottom. But here you see the lows are higher, so while the market is ranging with double bottom, there are more buyers and sellers. So from this price action also, I expect the market breaks resistance. This applies in Forex also. I mean, I only do Forex, so let's see if it applies in the cryptos too. But this is just something that I found right now after I see this market. Okay, but Sam says, I've took a sell on EURUSD just before the news and move it to break even. Yeah, so there will be a news in about 10 minutes or 30 minutes. So if you are trading without the break even, then you better exit. Su Cheong says, hi Sensei, okay, do you trade in the same currency if you have open position in the currency? For example, if you have an open position in AUDJPY, would you open a new position in, say, AUDUSD or PAUDJPY? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, as long as I capture a trending market and as long as I capture that trading edge, then I take it. Ahmed says, hi Mr. K, I think AUD Swiss franc is about to break resistance, same scenario on AUDUSD and CADJPY. Alright, AUD Swiss franc, let me check, let me come back. So yeah, AUD Swiss franc. Oh yeah, it's about to break the resistance now, yes. It is breaking. So here in the daily time frame, once again, you only see one candlestick, so you can't really tell whether it breaks or not. So in this situation, you can look at the lower time frames. So 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour just broke the resistance and also broke the previous doji, breaking the previous doji. So afterwards, it may continuously go up. And in terms of 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart also shows a continuous bullish in wave. It's got the continuous bullish in wave, so it's nicely breaking the resistance. But let's say when you start to see the market breaks the previous support in 5, or the market becomes reverse in wave, like this way, then it may reverse. In a longer term, it may reverse. So if you're holding the buy, and if you see these patterns, then you might want to exit. But now it's bullish, so no reason to exit. No pattern for the reversals in this way. Neman says, do you use price action in lower time frame to enter exit? Yes, I do. I use price action and Fibonacci levels and also lines, support line, resistance line, and trend line. And also I do use these Bollinger Bands and stochastics to capture potential reversal. But mainly I use the price action. Yeah, once again, Bollinger Band, stochastics are just supportive confirmations. Sulaiman says Euro AUD resisted the Tenkan-sen after the breakout of the Doji in M5. All right, let me check. Euro AUD. Okay, it is still breaking the support level and going down to 1 hour. It is breaking the support level too. And in 5-minute chart, let me see. Yeah, in 5-minute chart, I don't use the Ichimoku. So let me cancel Ichimoku now. And we were discussing earlier about this Doji break. So as we monitor the chart, the Doji broke bullish. But afterwards, you see a little Doji also here. And afterwards, this was a reversal Doji, and the market went bearish. Just like the same happens previously here, you know, when you see Doji and breakout against the previous direction, that will be the turn, that will be the reverse. So here and here, we see two Doji reverse confirmations, so the market looks to be bearish. It looks to be continuously bearish in this way. And also, it broke the previous Doji bearish too. There was a previous Doji support, and it hasn't been broken bearish in this candlestick. So now, what I would do is I would draw the trend line, descending trend line like this in 5, and see if it bounces. If it bounces this descending trend line, then that will be an extra confirmation to sell, because it shows a continuous downtrend after the breakout. So yeah, so that's potentially what might happen in the market. Okay. Sorry, hold on. I will have to. I will be back in about a few minutes. I will be back in 2 minutes. So please stay here. Please stay here. Please monitor the chart and see if the market will be rejected or not by descending trend line. And I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay, thank you for waiting. So I just came back. So oh yeah, so looks like in 5 the market broke the descending trend line bullish. It broke the descending trend line bullish. So from here it may be bullish. So what I wait for here is if the market reverse and continuously go down. But now that the market broke this descending trend line, I will just delete this line because the market is not respecting this line anymore. So we have a couple big news in about 5 minutes. So just to remind you, the news we have are going to be Powell speech in the US and also interest rate decision in Canada. So let's see how it plays out. Let me refresh so that I get these numbers. Okay. And also let me refer to current strength chart, currency strength chart. So let's see. Yeah, today you can see that the CAD has been very strong right now and JPY has been very weak. So CAD-JPY is the most volatile market. It's bullish right now. And also Swiss franc is bearish. Euro is a bit bearish right now. And USD in sideways. And AUD is bullish. Pound is also bullish. And New Zealand is also bullish. So, when you see this kind of, widespread strengths on each currency, that means the market is volatile. It's volatile. Yeah, but let's say in some day, you see the market is squeezing. Currency strengths are squeezing like this. Overlap squeeze. All these currencies like this, and on this day, it's not a good day to trade because the market is not really moving. But this is an ideal market to be trading. You can kind of tell from the shape or from the situation of the strength chart. So yeah, let's say in 5, after the breakout of this trend line, it's going up right now. So this is not a good time to sell yet. But there is a next descending trend line like this way. So the market may respect this line and continuously go down too. So let's see. Alright, Paul says, can you check oil? Yeah, oil has been going up too right now. Let me quickly check. WTI, crude oil, this is 5. This is daily chart. In the daily time frame, it has gone up all the way. Kumo's up, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above candles. But now, within a day, it's retracing backwards. And in 1 hour, there was a double top, and once the market breaks this neckline, 107.41, then it may retrace back to Kijun Sen or Kumo. So now, still in 1 hour, it shows bullish. Kumo's up, Kijun Sen up, Chikou span above candles. So still, there is a potential breakout of the resistance. That's WTI. So the news is going to be happening in about 1 minute. So let me switch back to the Forex. So the news is related to US and Canada. So let's see. Let's focus on the Euro USD 5-minute chart as we continuously discussing this one. So let's see if there will be any impact on any pairs. Okay, so now it turned to the time. So let's see. Okay, looks like right now there is no impact on Euro or USD, sorry. And let's look into Canada. So CAD, let me pick CADJPY as example. Okay, CADJPY went up, is going up all the way. So this is in 5-minute chart. So CAD is currently bought and now it's going up. Within the 30 seconds, it went up 15 pips. So it looks like the news turned out to be positive. Okay, so let me come back to news. And yeah, the rate was raised to 0.5. Previous rate was 0.25, but this time raised up to 0.5. But that was as expected by the consensus, but still the news turned out to be positive to the market. And since therefore the CAD is currently bought. If you also look at the strength chart, refresh, and you see CAD is strongly bought right now, and JPY is continuously be sold. So it looks like all the CAD pairs are going up. I mean, CAD is bought right now, but CADJPY still in a range in the daily chart, so we can trade. And CAD Swiss franc is still ranging, resisted by the descending trend line. So it's not a good timing. So how about EURCAD? Okay, EURCAD, since CAD is bought, EURCAD is now going down. In the daily chart, it broke the support, and in 1 hour, let's see. Yeah, Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below candles. And in 5-minute chart, let's see. Okay, in 5-minute chart, the market has been still bearish in the wave. And as long as market is below the descending trend line, this is bearish. Yeah, it's bearish. So I think we see nice confirmations for the bearishness in EURCAD still. There was a previous support, became resistances. So yeah, if it doesn't break the previous resistance level bullish, this is bearish. So if you wanna sell right now, I would place a stop loss above the previous high, which will be here. I will place a stop loss 27, 28 pips above, and then I place a sell. And when the market breaks the descending trend line, then I will exit, will be the scenario. Okay, so let me check some other comments now. Mertamor says, hi Kay, I always have the stochastics or RSI on my chart. I think it's a mistake because I almost don't enter the market if oscillator are high or low. Do you think I should delete from the chart? Yeah, if you are not really, doing well with the oscillators, then you can just delete. That's fine. You can just look at the price action lines to trade. For me, I use stochastics to give extra confirmations, but I can still trade without stochastics. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, James, thank you for the reminder for the like button. So if you enjoy the live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. Okay, so yeah, so we had the news just earlier, economic news in US, Canada, and yeah, Canadian dollars both right now. So we see some volatility, but looks like the impact was a bit limited the impact was not big, really not big. So yeah, if you are still looking for the trading edge, you can still do that, or you can simply away from the chart and come back tomorrow. For me, after this live stream ends, I will have a dinner, and after 1 hour or so, I might come back to the chart, and if I see some trending markets and if I can capture the trading edge, then I will take it. But yeah, most likely I stay away from charts today. Yeah, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for today's live stream. So once again, thank you for joining, everyone. It was very nice meeting you, everyone, as usual. So one last reminder is, just quickly, these are my official services. I have my web page and YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels, this one and also my second channel, and then Twitter, 2 accounts, ForexK and ForexK Notice, and all the other accounts are fake. I don't have Telegram, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Facebook. So be careful because there are many scammers out there right now. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for today's live stream. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.